Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my fellow YouTubers. Welcome to another edition of Coffee Time with Krabby McCoffee or Airy Sky Rita Lee. I'm Airy Sky Rita Lee. Thank you for tuning in today. I know a lot of you have been emailing me and saying, hey, where's the next post? Where's the next video? What's going on? Well, I'll tell you what's going on. It's not good, but it ain't great either. So Tildor said 5 days ago, get your chili hole out of bed. It's time for rent. Well, I think I'm going to rant today, okay, over coffee. My last video I made was approximately 5 days ago. So a lot of you have been giving me some love and email and saying we're with you and we hope you're okay. We hope you're not stressing. I am. Okay. So this place is pretty much 80% clean, except for Chloe's room. Got some minor things to do. Take about 4 hours. Busting my ass till Laura should be like, "Oh yeah, that's great news, boss. You're prepping and cleaning." First rant is, if you remember a few weeks ago, I said to you all that Chloe decided when she was upset, and I told her not to do anything stupid. That she went off to the hospital. She went off to Family Resource Center in a place that does restraining orders. All right. Now, 2 weeks later, I was in the tub the other night. I told this story to Higgins. Sheriff's Office. Trespass letter indefinitely. Yeah, from Chloe. Yeah. So yesterday I was at the manager's office and I was telling the story to this advocate number 4. Now I have 4 advocates working for me, not just one, 4. Advocate 1's been on a distance. Advocate 2's been busy. Advocate 3's on vacation, and Advocate 4 is taking over right now. So as I was talking about Advocate 4, I was talking about this. The manager basically said, oh, grabbed it and then basically made a copy. And I said, why are you copying Chloe's personal document? I brought it because it's an interesting story, The manager said, oh, just in case I want to put a restraining order against Chloe. And I'm like, well, what did Chloe say that justifies a restraining order? She said, don't worry, you're safe, right? But then we're doing a research, right? Higgins is like, oh, you're going to tell me what's going on with it. So I'm in there. Manager asked me about Direct Express. Found out can't get into Direct Express. And then the manager asked me about my banking info. Oh, we'll get that taken care of. A verification of everything. Food stamps are running out at the end of the month. Can't get a hold of the food stamp office. Oh well. So then she asked me about the radio. Right. Now, as you all know, we have these radios. They have marked it to 4.5 miles. I went out yesterday. Yes. So the radio was designed. Need to get a second set of these, I think. The radios were designed for 2 miles, but we got 4.5. Yeah, so anyways, short into the story, the manager and I were waiting for Advocate 4. We were conversing and talking about things, but so like I said, 3 nights ago, I think it was, what was it, Monday evening? Yeah, Monday evening, I think it was. I was in the tub. And I was having a bath, yes, because I had to meet up with Advocate 1 on Tuesday. That didn't happen. When I talked to Advocate 2 about restraining orders, just save my own ass, basically it wouldn't do any good because the research for my apartment was tomorrow. Yeah, or yesterday, right? So didn't go Tuesday, went to sleep. Wednesday, I went to the appointment. My advocate one emailed me and said, "Hey, how'd you do with the thingy?" And I said, "Yeah, well." So she was kind of concerned in a couple issues, but the manager said all we have to do is wait for your letter for your treadmill, and then they make the decision, and it's either yay or nay. And if it's nay, here at San Juan Island Prepper, I'm gonna have to rename my podcast to Prepping in a Tent, because unless I speak to my family today, which I have an appointment on around 3, I'm going to be homeless, maybe. So I ask you all to pray for me. Chloe, on the other hand, story goes like this. Manager gets me set up, right? I have to redo the certification again. But this is an interim time between now and May 30th. It's basically a single lease. Chloe's got till April 30th to find a place. Sucks, kinda, but that's a different story. Now, a lot of you have emailed me and you're like, well, it must suck to be you. You'll have to get your groceries by yourself. No, I'm just going to have my groceries brought in from Amazon like usual. So I'm not worried about my groceries. And because of the intern pricing, May 1st, the new lease will be in for effect for May 1st, and then a secondary lease in June 1st so basically we will be having 2 more. Yeah, and then, and then once it's in effect, fortunately, we also think she's trying to pick us off too. That's the other thing, you know. So the reason we're talking about this is because we are, so for some of you guys wondering about the updates, yes, I've been prepping, checking my email again. I haven't checked in a couple of days. I have a reason. Anyways. In other news, I gotta check on something. Sorry about this. Some of you out there need to check on something. Anyways, so like I said, I've been playing a game, relaxing, prepping, but Chloe, of course, has till April 30th. Chloe's showing her true colors, and apparently the manager's said enough's enough. So, anyways, on other news, I need to check on something else. On other news, Um, North Korea is still rattling its saber. Yeah, go figure, right? Then you have Russia not thinking of nukes. China is not thinking of nukes. North Korea keeps saying we must defend our country. I think what North Korea wants to do is launch a barrage of nuclear weapons on the United States and then, claim South Korea for themselves. Yeah, reunite is what I think. So there we go. I need to check my balance. So, okay. That's what makes sense. Okay. So, anyways, that's what's going on. So I'm waiting for a doctor's letter. I'm asking you all to pray to me that I can keep my home. And like I said, I emailed Higgins onto business. Very important business. Yeah. So anyways. So April 30th. So I guess I get one last Easter with Chloe, which for some of you think, oh, great, Chloe. There's a lot of advocates around trying to fight to keep Chloe here. And rightfully so. And before you sit there and say, oh, Rita, like if Zoe was around, she'd be like, oh, Chloe, did you know? Chloe was evicted illegally. And for what I gathered, okay, from the intel I'm getting from everyone, this is one thing I don't talk about families, it could basically affect me to evict me prematurely because, first of all, the manager worries me. You see, I've heard rumors, okay? Now, I'm not going to go straight to the horse's mouth yet with these rumors. I'm just taking it with a grain of salt. But Chloe is mentally ill. We all know this. You've heard her make threats on YouTube, everything else. They're threats. But the other day, let me see if I can pull this up without sharing the phone number. All right. No, can't do it. Sorry. So Chloe basically turned around and sent me Trish Connor, sent me a video, right? The video was of Chloe walking past Trish Connor's window, up the hill towards this way. So let's just say up the hill, right? Still near the property, screaming and yelling at the top of her lungs. Video came back, and she asked me if it was Chloe. Yeah, it's Chloe. Chloe's basically, you can hear Chloe screaming and yelling and everything. Apparently, the manager knows about it. And it's like, this is another reason why we're getting rid of Chloe. She's too disabled. She needs a group home. Right? Now, for some of you guys out there, you're wondering, well, only till April 30th, then I'm free. But has anyone ever thought that even though I love all people, including Chloe, it's going to be hard? I mean, in some ways, Chloe's a child. But in other ways, Chloe's too disabled. In other ways, Chloe brought me tears of happiness, tears of misery, tears of joy, tears of, everything. And yet at the same time, it feels like one door is closing, another one's opening. But a lot of people have emailed and said, oh, you got to let Chloe go. Between so you don't see it. Between this, no contact, indefinite trespass letter, indefinite no trespass, to the hospital not doing it, to other issues, it feels like a loneliness. Man can live, but man can't live the way they live. The rent goes down, the electric goes down, the internet stays the same, the food bill goes down. I know if Tildor was watching this, he'd be like, I know Mother Fanny, Mama Pee-wee, I should say. If she was watching this, and Tildor and Zoe, I think you guys would all be at least giving thumbs up that Chloe's gone. But I need prayers because, for one, it hurts. I mean, everyone knows, by now in the past, since 2017, I took Chloe in as a companion and a partner a long time ago. Unfortunately, it didn't work out, but she stayed as a roommate. Now my heart's kind of broken because of the fact that she's going, How would you feel, Anyways, it means that when Chloe leaves April 30th, she said she wants to have Easter before she leaves. I brought her in a day before Easter in 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 21, 22, 2023. 6 years. Think about it. 6 years I've looked after her, and it hurts. I mean, her mom's right. We all got to move on, but still, it hurts. I can't even talk to my father-in-law, He's busy working right now. It just hurts. I mean, people don't realize how much someone loves them, until it's gone, Chloe's upset, Chloe's... So... Anyways, yeah, so I got to go through my prepping notes. And yeah, sorry, I'm quiet right now. I need to see if Higgins gets back to me on a business email matter. Higgins has been very helpful. He actually emailed me a link to some housing just in case. For some of you out there, Chloe's panicked because, she's going to be homeless. Now, a lot of you say, oh, she deserves it. Well, let me put it this way, okay? Someone who's mentally ill either deserves a mental hospital, a group home, or living by themselves. They don't deserve to be living under a bridge. They don't deserve to live under a tent. It's not my intention, okay, to smile and say, "Oh, I got rid of her." No, my intention was truly to get her better, but it failed. As Zoe knew, it failed literally. Now, Tildor doesn't know everything, but it failed. I failed Chloe, and another reason why, being who I am, I'm depressed. Think about it. I literally failed at my task for 6 years. My husband fixed me, no problem. Chloe, Zoe once said, "There's no way to fix Chloe." What's really sad is I failed. You know. So it hurts, you know. And then the manager said they may recert me, and now I just got to wait for a letter to come in from the doctor's office, which hasn't come in yet. I haven't checked the postal service's form delivery in weeks. They emailed me, and then I'm just like, eh. And then there's too many troubles around, you know. Mm, yeah. So, anyways, we're all hurting to no end. And I feel I don't know what to feel. I feel empty. Has anyone ever felt that way? I just feel freaking empty. You know. Anyways, so for some of you guys out there, I'm kind of depressed on another issue. I will share with you guys probably later, but um, I'm just hurting. So I took a break from my game and my prepping to get on to tell you this updates, of what's going on in my life. I feel, you guys, you've been with me, most of my subscribers and followers been with me for a while. And you guys you mean the world to me. And you know, it feels empty, As a prepper, you think, oh, yes, I could survive, but with every day coming closer and closer to possibly nuclear anarchy, I'm kind of concerned with Chloe and Chloe's mom and Chloe's dad and Chloe's stepdad and Chloe's brother and, Poppy and Dinky and Teddy Bear and all the family that's in my inner circle. Hell, I even worry about Tildor, Zoe, and I'm surprised Zoe hasn't even decided just to send me an email calling me a shitbird or whatever. But the thing is for some of you guys, I know Tildor is probably going to get home from work and be like, oh crap, Rita, So, the thing is, we got an inspection coming up next week. So that's the other thing. I got to finish cleaning this place, and I got an inspection 2 weeks afterwards, which at that point, the manager and I said I'd go buy a steam cleaner. I got to buy one. We're still working on Tony's. By the way, one of my prepping tools I didn't get to show you guys is, so the other day, here's a funny story. So the other day, right, the manager yesterday, she's nice, says the neighbors were complaining about you using some type of device and the baby was crying, right? So I said, just like in Home Alone 3, sorry, ma'am, for being a terrible citizen. She says, what's that mean? I said, so you're telling me I can't use in the daytime a coffee grinder? Oh. So the food bank gives me 10 pounds whole bean coffee. Stays fresh and longer. Christmas blend. I don't know what Christmas blend it is, but it's coffee. So, Chloe, of course, helped me out the other day by grinding up a bunch. Smells pretty good, I got some other whole beans somewhere. This stuff here is my old stuff. Not much left, so we'll just put it in a can. And then I got some coffee. Remember when this stuff can be fused together, though. I can fuse these two together. And then this is some, let me see this. So whole bean coffee, you can tell 2 things about whole beans. I'm going to give you a prepper's tip today. Take the bean and eat it. So you'll know if it's still fresh or grainy. So, kind of, over the course of years, beans will lose 1 to 3% of their flavor every year in storage. So, even though you might think the coffee might have no taste, ain't strong enough, the truth of the matter is, if you smell coffee like this, and you smell it, and it smells like it's semi-stale, what's more important, caffeine fix in the morning or the staleness of your beans? In a prepping situation, you're just going to be happy now. I did get a manual coffee grinder just in case, one with the, so the prepper's tool that everyone needs. Now, this, let me just tell you this still smells fresh, okay? So, for example, you smell it. This has got a nice, pleasant aroma. So you can taste it. Christmas blend. So, there you have it. So, that is why, as a prepper, depends on how strong you want your coffee, too. So, anyways, I will be back after a bit. I'm going to log off here for now, restart my computer, and get Chloe up. She's got chores to do. And once I hear from Higgins, I will do something else. In the meantime, you guys, I'm sorry if you're getting a short video today. Some people have a short attention span, but it's what it is. Got a lot to do and little time to do it, and some cleaning, prepping, spreadsheets, gaming, more prepping. Yeah, so anyways, sorry if I'm not giving you a better update. I mean, just pray for me. And if I do get to keep this place, I can set up a studio with Higgins' help. So you guys can see a professional studio, maybe with some donations. We can get this really going for you preppers. Fortunately, I do want to say, for the love of God, I want you guys to be compassionate to Chloe. Now, we all know Chloe's a pain in the butt, but we all need to love everyone equally, even if you don't like them. Meaning, Chloe's gone. All right, Chloe's gone, going bye-bye. And because of it, she doesn't know where she's going to live. Her mom's been informed. Her dad's been informed. I, on the other hand, no one knows truly, what's going on. So I'm kind of confused in my own way. So, but like I said, I hope you guys leave some great comments. I should rant. I will for a moment. So the manager, right? This is where I'm going to rant for a second, okay, before I go. So the manager a couple weeks ago emails me, right? And I complained about pounding on the wall. Didn't know there's someone next door now pounding upstairs. And the manager's like, well, there's too much noise. Funny smells coming from here. Well, she realized it's probably Chloe and Chloe's problems, The neighbors are getting tired of it, right? So I waited for my advocate and waited for my advocate. Nothing. What happened? The advocate is sitting there waiting for the manager to send a list of what needs to be done, right? So I said, you guys got a problem with my plug. She says, oh, no. You got a problem with my Ethernet cable. Oh, no. You got problems with the heater. She says, yes. I said, well, it's 13 inches. I can move it 4 inches, but that's as far as I'm moving it. Well, that's why I'm still working on moving things, Then she said something about the office. Heater's turned off. You just tell me what you want and I'll get it done, but you're not telling me anything. You're like, we're going to research you if we see what you've done to the house is to our liking. So, I don't know what's going on, right? So, I got that looming over my head. Meanwhile, manager turns around and says there's too many complaints. Well, if I remember correctly, I asked specifically if I can have a list of the complaints because you're supposed to have a 10-day comply or vacate notice. Well, as you all know, the 10-day comply or vacate never happened. So manager said, oh, those reports are for me. So yesterday after the meeting, she runs over here. I'm taking a walk home. Got my radio. Chloe was being Chloe. And the manager made her sign. Well, she was supposed to sign her exact signature. Chloe just scribbled, so it didn't even look like it was her signature, which Chloe could basically drop in the box Friday morning saying whatever, because of this whole thing. So, anyways, Chloe's up. She's got to get things moving along for chores. I got to talk to her. I got to wait for Higgins. I will give you guys the second part of this update after I talk to Chloe and Higgins. This is very big news for me. So, thanks for watching, everyone. Like I said, pray for me. And even though I'm the patron saint of mental illness and acceptance, pray for Chloe too. We beg you right now. Me and Chloe's going to have one more Easter together. That means 6 Easters, and then bye-bye, Chloe. So, that said, everyone, thanks for watching. Please add and subscribe. Please post comments. Please leave feedback, suggestion. Hit the like, subscribe button. It's wholesome fun for your family, including dogs or cats or bunnies or service dogs or service bunnies. Bell notification, thumbs up button, subscribe. Thanks for watching, and God bless you in everything you do. Look for part 2 after a while. Thank you.